Here Akhil Srivastava teaching you maths of class 9th quadrilateral chapter. Theorem is over. Example number 8 you see. L, M and N are the lines, three lines parallel to each other. L, M and N are lines parallel to each other. Two transversal P and Q are intersecting these three lines. P and Q. Intersecting these three lines at it is P and it is Q. A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, D, E, F. Here you want AB intersects because L parallel, M parallel, N is given, P and Q are transversal, it is given. Heading is what? Given. Transversal. Such that AB is equal to BD, BC. Such that AB is equal to BC. These two are given equal. Equal intercept. To prove intercept means the part of the transversal between the two lines. P is a transversal, AB and BC is intercept between LM and M and between M and N. This is called intercept. You want to prove Q also have a equal intercept, means D is equal to EF. You want to prove. It is given question. You draw the figure and then you write D is equal to EF you want to prove. How will you prove? For this proof again you need to construction, join AF, intersect B at O. So, proof. In triangle ACF, BE parallel to CF because M parallel to N. Or you can write BO is parallel to CF. B is parallel to CF because of part of parallel line. So BO is also parallel to CF because of part of parallel line. B is the midpoint. B is midpoint because AB is equal to BC. It is given. Therefore, by converse of midpoint theorem, line drawn from midpoint of one side parallel to second side bisect the third side. O is midpoint of AC. O is the midpoint of AC. Now you are getting. Now you will take in triangle ADF. In triangle ADF, O is midpoint of AC proved above. Proved above. O is the midpoint of AC. OE is parallel to AD. OE is parallel to AD because M is parallel to L also. So, full line is part of parallel line. AD is parallel to OE. Therefore, by converse of midpoint theorem again, drawn from midpoint one side parallel to second side bisect the third side. E is the midpoint of midpoint of DF. E is the midpoint of DF. or DE is equal to EF. Hence proved. Hence proved. Your question is over. Now, exercise 8.2. What will you see? Now we'll see the exercise 8.2. In this question is given exercise 8.2. 8.2, question number 1. ABCD is a parallelogram, quadrilateral. Question number 1 given quadrilateral ABCD. PQRS are the midpoints. PQRS are midpoint. Midpoint of side AB, BC, CD and AD. To prove PQRS is, there is 3 proofs are given, 3. First part, second part, third part. Very easy. First part, second part, third part. In the first part, you want to prove SR is parallel to AC and SR is equal to half AC. Second part, you want to prove PQ is parallel to SR. Third part, you want to prove PQRS is parallelogram. So one quadrilateral you are getting, it is this A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S. If you want to prove PQRS is a parallelogram, so join this, you also join and apply the midpoint theorem. Proof. Construction. Without construction you can't get, because you want a triangle. Join AC. Join AC because SR and AC you want. So, proof. First, in triangle ACD, S and R are midpoints. Therefore, SR is parallel to AC and SR is equal to half AC by midpoint theorem. Line joining the midpoint of two sides parallel to third side and half of it. Second one. In triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoint. Therefore, PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is equal to half AC. You want to prove PQ is parallel to SR. Now, by first proof, PQ is also parallel to AC. So, SR is parallel to AC. SR is parallel to AC. So, you can prove by these two, PQ is parallel to SR. This is the one. First proof, second proof with the help of other, and third proof is given very simply, PQRS, quadrilateral PQRS. PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. Why? Because SR is also equal to half AC and PQ is also equal to half AC. So, SR equal to half AC and PQ is equal to half AC. So, SR and PQ are equal. Therefore, quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Both the one pair is parallel and equal. One pair of opposite side parallel and equal, So any quadrilateral one pair is parallel and equal. You have proved this is equal to this and this is parallel to this. Then it will be a parallelogram. So here you are seeing very simply the questions, and there are 7 questions given. So rest questions we will tell you in the next. Thanks for today.